Hello everyone, 안녕하세요 여러분. This is your Jung, and we're here for another review of one of the top charting K-series in the Philippines and also one of the highest rated Korean dramas in cable television history in South Korea. I am talking about 2521. And please watch until the end for you to understand why BTS Jungkook, aespa's Karina, Red Velvet's Tae-ri, Girls' Generation's Soo-young, and Blackpink's Lisa, including also Jung-yu, recommended this series. Exciting, right? Let's go, Kaja! Title of this series is 2521, or in Korean this is 스물다섯 and 스물하나. Is a 2022 South Korean television series. It's very pretty new. It was released last February 12, 2022. So, casting. Okay. First cast, it's Kim Tae-ri as Na-hee-do, a fencing prodigy who has yet to reach her full potential. She idolizes Ko-hyurim, which I will introduce later, and transfer to her school specifically to train with her until she turns out to be her great rival and then turns out to become her best friend. So that transition is very dramatic in the scene. And then next is Bona, who is playing the role of Ko-hyurim or Joo-hyuk. The change of name, that is very special in the series. You should watch it out. A high school fencing gold medalist whom Hee-do idolizes and her great rival from a poor family who sacrifices her position in the national team for money to save her father from financial struggle. Then we have Nam Joo-hyuk, or playing the role as Ji-hyun, is a hardworking young man who's a chaebol, or used to be a very rich family, went bankrupt during the IMF crisis, or the Asian financial crisis that happens in 1997. As such, he moves out of his own in an attempt to rebuild his life despite debt collectors knocking on his door all the time. He was able to endure it. Next is Choi Hyun-wook, or playing as Min Ji-woong, Na-hee-do's classmate and the most popular boy in school. Next is Lee Joo-myung, playing the role as Ji Sung-hwan, the class president and Moon Ji-woong's childhood friend. She has an anonymous radio talk show in which she raises awareness of the problems of the youth while also giving guidance to fellow students. Synopsis. Just like a typical high school life when you're just starting to dream, a prodigy fencer who has a natural-born talent in this field tries everything to win her way to becoming a national athlete together with her idol fencer, who happens to be already a gold medalist. As she continues her journey to fulfill her dreams, she met a hardworking young man who seeks to rebuild his life after his family was nailed down to nothing due to bankruptcy. At ages 22 and 18, they meet and started to be part of each other's life. At the age of 25 and 21, they fall in love, and that's where the title was taken from. In 1998, Na-hee-do transfers to Taeyong High School after her former school disbanded their fencing team due to the effect of IMF, and later manages to become a member of the national fencing team. Then, Ji-hyun works several jobs until falling to become a sports reporter. The job is his redemption and only hope since he doesn't have a college degree. He didn't finish college because of the bankruptcy. So he worked hard for the job until become a regular sports reporter. But as this job gives him financial hope, this same job causes the breakup of him and Na-hee-do. Next is the story of Yurim, who started as Nahido's idol, turns out to be her enemy or greatest rival, then turns out to be her best friend. It's a very wonderful plot when they need to fight for a medal while they need to believe in their friendship, and friendship wins. Favorite scene. First is the final fight of Nahido and Joo-hyuk. Joo-hyuk and Yurim is the same. In this scene, the emotion here is just overflowing. And the way it was told in the series is just very intelligent. The writers and the directors did a very good job with this one. The drama, the fighting, and the friendship, all in one. It just blends well. It's very good scene. Next is the friendship startup of Nahido and Joo-hyuk. This is a very cute scene. They discovered that they can be good friends. I really love this scene because they started a very intense rival of each other. They turns out to be enemies actually, but then they discovered that they are both just holding back their fear of being very true of themselves, and when they finally release what they feel, they know that they will really blend. Next is the breakup of Nahido and Ji-hyun. This breakup is very heavy and matured. Not like the typical argumentative breakup. This one is a very giving, understanding, yet still loving way of letting go. Next is the location, setup, camera effect. Since this story happened in 1997, the plot was perfectly planned and laid out, but everything from clothing, music, props, color, and dialogues are all in that era. Even the food, like the bread and the Full House comics that makes the scene more realistic, was shown. And by the way, this series increases their sales in real life during the peak of the series. Like, that's how 2521 influenced the entire nation. Next is OST. I have 3 favorites. First is the Starlight by Tale of NCT. Second is I'll Shine on You to Dazzle by Baek-ki-sung. And third is Very Slowly by BB. That's just to name 3 out of 9 songs that they use. Lessons in life. First is friendship makes your life better. This series shows a very deep high school friendship that can really go a long way until you age. Like a typical group, you will have the sporty one, the genius one, and the gorgeous one. This combination makes your life better. Next is, love is always about choice. When the other party stops choosing you, then you should let go and move on. There's no other more important thing in the world than your loved ones. It's a pity that Baek-ki-jin loses the one he truly loves because of work. This happens a lot in real life. Next lesson is never doubt a mother's love to a daughter. Some may not be expressive but never lacking. The relationship of Nahido and her mother is just intelligently laid out in the script. Though in real life, this can make the child grow up faster. You know, the independent type of molding. And I hope daughters out there who thought that just because their parents are busy, then they're not loved. Nope. Check, talk, listen to your parents, and you'll know that you are wrong. Awards. So this series received 2022 Baeksang Arts Award nominated for Best Drama and Best Actor for Choi Hyun-wook, and winning Best Actress and Most Popular Actress for Tae-ri. Viewers rating. Nationwide, it's 9.636%, and for Seoul, it's 10.799. FYI, average is just between 3 to 5%, and this series is way higher than the average. My personal rating, I will give this one 9 over 10. Though this is really beautiful and everyone's favorite, I'm just giving this 9 over 10. I have 2 reasons. First is, I don't know who Nahido marries. Like, who? Who she marries? Who's that lucky guy? It's like all of a sudden, everybody else is single, then Nahido is married. Okay. Second is, I don't know why seems she forgot a few moments of her past. If you will watch that part wherein she's driving with her daughter, seems like there is a details of the past that she denies about having a summer outing with her friends. So there's a little confusing part on that, and I hope that was highlighted or that was explained later on in the story, but it wasn't. I love this series so much as this is very nostalgic that depicts the high school life when you are just starting to dream and dream seems to be your only world. The storytelling through a diary is a very smart way of narrating the storyline. Dialogues and setting, like the location is perfect and fitting. Some parts will make you remember your youth, some parts will make you cry, some parts will make you rethink of your life. That's what 2521 will do to you. Additionally, do you know that because of how beautiful this series was, Tae-ri becomes the most popular actor during the airing time in Korea according to surveys. Imagine. So what are you waiting for? Watch now in Netflix. It's still there. Go get your remote and don't let someone change the show. So that's it, Chingu. Friends, I hope you like this review. Please see my next. And please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you everyone. 감사합니다 여러분. See you again. Bye.